Welcome back to MSU Tonight. We're here with Daryl and Forrest. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, you recently put on a show this weekend?
Yeah, we did The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. It was a tremendous experience, I gotta say, from the perspective of being an actor.
It was an absolute blast. We had a wonderful cast of students. We had a student lighting designer, my colleagues in the department, costume designer and set designer and sound designer all did wonderful jobs. We had great turnout for the show and really great audience response. I think it was very well received.
That's great. So can you give me a little rundown about what the plot was of the show?
I don't know how quick it is, but The Importance of Being Earnest, of course, is a pun on the term earnest, E-A-R-N-E-S-T, which is to mean truthful and straightforward. And then, of course, there's confusion about characters taking on the name Earnest, E-R-N-E-S-T. And it's really, I guess, a case of mistaken identity or untruthful about identities, and ultimately it's about the high society of Victorian era England and some of the staid conservative values of that Victorian era, and then kind of breaking down those barriers. Those are at the heart of it, but at the end of the day, it's a romantic comedy with kind of a mistaken identity involved in it.
That sounds really interesting. So, Forrest, you are a theater production major?
Yeah, I'm a theater major.
Okay, so what do you plan to do once you graduate?
So when I graduate in December, I'll be pursuing positions in theaters, like kind of administrative type positions, and then I'll also be pursuing a career in acting. So I'll be kind of doing both of those things at the same time.
Where do you plan on going?
So I'll be moving to kind of Southwest Florida for about a year and a half, about 2 years, and then after that, probably Nashville, Atlanta, maybe. So that'll make it a lot easier to pursue acting, as like the opportunities are probably more numerous in larger urban areas. But I'll be living in Florida for about a year and a half after graduation, then moving somewhere bigger.
That sounds really cool. And so you're the director here, right?
Well, I teach acting and voice and diction in the theater department, and then I also direct some shows within our production season here at Murray State University.
So are there any upcoming shows that we should be looking out for?
Oh, sure. Right. We just started the music rehearsals for the Spring Musical Company by Stephen Sondheim, and that will be performed in March. I believe the dates are March 10th through the 13th. Also, my colleague Lissa Graham Schneider is directing a production of Murder on the Orient Express, and those auditions are coming up at I believe the first week that we'll come back in the spring semester in January. And it is worth noting that, all of the productions here at Murray State University, any student on the campus should come audition. We're always looking for fresh faces and new voices in the department, and it's a great opportunity to get involved with the theater department in general.
All right, so what can you tell me about the theater department in general?
Oh, let's see. I can tell you a lot. We're coming up on our 50-year anniversary in 2022, which is also be the 100th year anniversary of the university. We have, as far as majors, we have a musical theater track, we have a film acting track, and then we also have just a stage performance track. We also have tracks in design for costume design, set design, lighting design, or just doing technical theater as well. We have of course, all of our courses are open to any student that wants to take any aspect of theater. I really would encourage students to come out and take acting classes. They're really great for communication skills. Voice and diction classes are really an important class for a lot of students outside of the theater major as well. And again, those opportunities to audition, to share your talent with the university community and the community at large is, I think, a really great opportunity for students on the campus.
I'm really glad that students are able to have this chance. So how often do you guys put on shows?
Typically we'll do 5 or 6 shows a academic year. So This fall, for instance, we had 3 shows that we've already done. We did the children's show, which we do annually. This year it was Androcles and the Lion. Sometimes that is directed by a student, so that's another good opportunity in the theater department for a student to take on a leadership role. And then The Importance of Being Earnest is our second show, and we just closed that. And then right on the heels of that, next week actually is a production of Art, and that is on our Wilson studio, which is over in Wilson Hall, and that's a much smaller, more intimate theater space. And because the theme of that play, obviously off the title Art, the director of that show, Matthew Kreider's been working very closely with some of the people in the art department who are creating art for that particular show. So again, we're trying to cross-pollinate as far as how we interact with the university community.
That sounds really awesome. So how many shows have you been in?
Well, one of the things about being a theater major is you have to kind of get these show credits in order to graduate, but you can get those credits in any sort of way, be it involvement in the show in general, so acting, technical work, anything like that. I'm just about to get my 12th credit by working house management for art. I just got my 11th being an actor in The Importance of Being Earnest. But as far as shows I've done, I've probably done about 7 or 8 at Murray State as far as acting was. Earnest was the last acting I'll do at Murray State, so that was my 11th show credit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I've directed Forrest in, I want to say, at least 3, maybe 4 shows that he's been in while he's been here.
Much Ado About Nothing and
SFB.
Yeah.
We can't say that with the title.
So, what would you say to students who want to get involved with the theater department but maybe a little hesitant or a little shy?
I would say come on out. There's a great community within the department itself. We're always open, armed for all students that are coming in. We're always working to try to recruit students. When we have a theater appreciation course, or I have an acting for non-majors course, this is a great opportunity for us to kind of get to know some of the students, but I think oftentimes they realize that it's something that they really enjoy and that they love and they have a passion for it, and having that opportunity in the class gives them that experience, and then it kind of breaks the ice a little bit, I think, too. But again, we love for people to just show up and say, hey, I want to audition for a show, or I want to take a class. So please do.
All right. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have for now. You can tune in to MSU Tonight every Tuesday at 5 at MSU TV 11, or on our YouTube channel at the URL below. Have a great night.